What up, that's your boy Shaka2easy from Mesh.com, and here we go with the new video. And today, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification button because we're gonna teach you exactly what the pro don't want you to know. Other than that, guys, make sure you guys check out our offensive defensive guides from Madden.com that are definitely gonna help you guys win games. And don't forget to like the video and comment so that you guys can be winners every week on our weekly giveaways. Alright, before we get started with this video, just want to let you guys know and remind you that we have 4 tournaments going on: Xbox One, PS4, PS5, and Xbox S, next gen and old gen, 16 players max, and $10 to enter, $150 prize. Make sure you guys go to our Facebook group and register. Link will be in the description, or register from the link on the description and send me a message so I can get you in right away. You get a chance to win $150. If you're a premium member at Madden All-Stars, you get in there for free. So today we're gonna break down the video on playing a players lounge game, money game, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it to win games. Once I'm on top, y'all could actually go and do this this concept that I like to use because I practice passing so good or running my plays really good that when I'm very consistent and my opponent cannot stop my offense, okay, you could do this all day and just because it's 4-minute quarters, you could actually finish a game within 20 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and set up bunch, and we're coming out in Seahawks playbook. The reason I like Seahawks is because we got the bunch tight end, it got the bunch, it got some beaters that I could throw over the top. It has more plays than the actual Carolina playbook. So I'm setting up right here my audibles, and we're gonna go ahead and try to see what our opponent likes to do on offense and defense. First, we're on offense first, so it's always gonna be Packers versus Packers. Notice that he's pressing. I'm coming out and right here and trying to see if I could go over the top with the clear out with the 2 fakes on the outside, and I didn't get anything over the top, so I noticed that I'm just gonna go ahead and just try to take the sack right here, try to throw it away, and he got me there. So I've been practicing a lot of gun and bunch tight end. A lot of people like to roll out and do the delay fade with the tight end. I do that every now and then, but I like to just take away and just like to make reads. So it's really annoying. Bunch tight end formation is really annoying to stop. I know how to stop it, which I'll definitely show you guys how to do it later. And I noticed that our opponent is also coming out in 3-5-5 wide cover 4, which is the meta defense come out of the 3-3-5 defense. So if you guys are struggling with that, check out what I'm doing here. This is the X spot, and now audible to the inside switch, and I come out just in the regular inside zone just to see if we can stop the run. So I go no huddle, which I shouldn't do, but I did right here. He's still pressing, coming out in that cover 4, coming out in the X spot. I have a crosser with square, and pretty much I throw it right here on my route on the flat just to get rid of it. But hey, I'm still gonna go for it. Okay, it's my first possession, coming out in bunch tight end or bunch. And what I like to do here in this situation, I like to come out in flood. As you guys can see here, this is a flood. Yeah, this is flood. I'm gonna put a flat on the outside, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a drag with a tight end, motion my flat to the outside, and I have 2 in routes. Okay, right there, an out route and an in route, and I always like to make those reads there. They're really hard and annoying to stop, the in route and the out route, that I always look for one or the other. As soon as the cut, they go in a cut to the inside or to the outside, that's when I like to throw it. So right here, coming out of the X spot of the bunch tight end, I'm gonna motion my flat to the outside and have a drag over here with square, waiting for the corner to get open, but I don't have anything, and he actually has me pretty much boxed in that play. So X spot is actually one of my favorite plays. Then play action boot, then inside switch. I'll switch it up between those plays all the time and just mix it up. And then I still got the bunch plays that I can mix it up to. And this time I'm just gonna go ahead and put out route with the running back. Just wait for the running back to clear because he can get open on the backfield, and we get a little bit of yardage there. At the same time, I'm controlling the clock, and I'm just gonna go ahead. In this type of money games or tournament games, you have to play careful. So I'm just gonna make sure I move as long as I'm moving the chains, I'm good to go. Here he got me on a sack. I clearly saw something there, but I kind of took too long to do it. So it's 4th and 19. I should punt in this situation, but I'm not gonna punt. I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I could get him deep. We have Scalding over here on the right side. Also, what I notice is the matchups. If I'm bunch and I have the clear out, and I notice if I'm playing Packers versus Packers, and Nickerson is on Valdez, I'm gonna switch him to the opposite side. And if his coaching adjustment doesn't have the defensive set for speed,
then there's gonna be a mismatch. And if he's still pressing, I'm gonna beat him over the top deep. So we're gonna go ahead and do it again this one more time. So if you guys are struggling on offense and defense to beat some of these, make sure, like this is the other one, the tight slot formation. This is a play that I posted, the beater, and I don't see anybody open, but I'm gonna throw it over here to the sideline, see if I could get a little bit of anything, and I don't get anything deep. So he gave me the inside, and pretty much we're gonna go on defense. So this is what you guys came here to see, the perfect offense and perfect defense. And what I like to do, I like to put this guy in 10 yards for the quarters and the purples, and then I like to mix them up either or. I go 25-10, 25-25, and etc. Okay, so when I'm gonna come out of 3-3-5, I'm gonna come out any play, and I'm audible to cover 4. Okay, I like to make a lot of adjustments on depending on what my opponent is doing. I like to play zone better than man coverage, but every now and then if I have to go man coverage, I will go man coverage. So this is a nickel 3-3-5. I think he called a timeout here. So I could go also cover 3 cloud. If they cannot get rid of the cover 3 cloud Mabel type defense, then I'm gonna go ahead and go and stay on it as well. So notice right here, cover 4, and I'm just gonna alert the middle of the field. He gets the flats right there, so he throws to the flats and he gets the little first down. We're gonna go ahead and again switch this up. I'm gonna go 20, and I'm gonna go 5 over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go nickel 3-3-5 normal, cover 3 cloud this situation, just to see if this can throw him off, because this is a really good max coverage defense. Except that people like to play 3-3-5 wide because it has heat and also has good coverage. It also stops the run. So this is kind of hard to stop the run here with this type of defense. So that's the reason that people audible down to 3-3-5 wide, because it has better chances of stopping the run, and as well it has better chances of having good coverage. So, and you have all the fastest players on the field, so that's why people go to 3-3-5 and audible 3-3-5 wide. It's a better defense. But 3-3-5 defense, if you know how to play it, since that's the defense that I've been playing all year, then I could stay on that defense all day. If my opponent cannot shake it off, I'll stay on that defense all day. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and come out 3-3-5. We're gonna audible down. We're coming out in 2 men under. I'm gonna put two purples on the outside just because I know he's gonna want to stop the run there. I think I put a spy on the top safety so that he can come in. Like last year, you put a spy and the spies come down and help you stop the run. I still do the same thing. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm doing it wrong, there's a new method, let me know, but I know that for sure that works for me. So right here, I'm gonna put a vertical hook with the defensive end on the left, which is that's why I put a linebacker there. And then we're pretty much coming out in 3-3-5, cover 3 cloud, and we're gonna come out in the Mabel coverage, which we're gonna have purples and clouds going deep, and we're gonna have a vertical hook or a spy with the defensive end. I could also put one of the slot corners in a vertical hook as well if he's throwing seams. Okay, and move down the safety just to help with those. So there's a lot of adjustments that I like to do here, and this is very simple here. And this is I'm only sending 3, which is 2, and I'm just gonna lurk. So this is the new way to play Madden. Just play max coverage, and there, my cornerback Alexander managed to get the interception. He jumped towards the ball, and I think he has acrobat ability or something, because he just jumped there and got it. He saved me out of that one. So it's 3 minutes, 56 seconds left on the second quarter, and now we have to get a nice little drive. I think he gets the ball in the second half. So this was actually a pretty good defensive drive, and it was a good. We both made a mistake. We both threw a pick, or I ran out of downs and lost possession, and now I got the ball back on defense. So I have to play really good. I also combined the halfback base. I noticed that the halfback base is one of the best runs in the game to use out of shotgun versus 3-3-5 wide and 3-3-5 regular. Okay, so again, I notice that he's still pressing. All right, so again, I'm gonna come out in halfback base, and I'm gonna go ahead and control the clock here in this situation. All right, so what we're gonna come out here is I like this play here. I like to streak the middle receiver, and I always wait for the tight end to come across. If he gets open there, I'm gonna throw it. and I barely get him open there for a nice little play, a nice little catch. And now we're gonna go ahead again. This is the Seahawks offense. Okay, when they're pressing, I like to go and see if I could get the clear out open. And I don't have my receivers set in the right position, so maybe that's why I'm not getting them open. But I'm gonna move Valdez to the left side, as you guys can see here. So there could be a mismatch, and we're gonna go ahead and put Austin on the right side. So I didn't even have my receiver set yet. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and come out, see if we could get it again, the same look. There's also a way where I think if you play over the top and you shade to the outside, they cannot press you, or you cannot get beat on the press. So there we go. This time we get the mismatch that we wanted, and we get beat them for a really large gain, as you guys can see here. So I told you that I was gonna do that even before the mismatch there. If they're not switching their players for speed, I switch them. If they're not doing adjustments, I'm always gonna beat them deep if they're pressing. So that's, as you guys saw there, then I beat them deep, and I'm just waiting here for somebody to get open. Nothing's there, I'm just gonna throw it away. So notice that my numbers are pretty good. Sometimes I'll go like 20 for 25 on because I'm always just being very careful where I'm throwing the ball. So I'm not just gonna throw it away and making blind reads. I'm always looking to see. This year I'm always looking to see where I'm gonna throw the ball, because I want to be very consistent. Because even if I make one mistake, then the more consistent I am in the game and know where I'm gonna throw the ball, the better player I'm gonna be. So I always practice my plays to know where I'm gonna go in case a receiver is guarded. I gotta check down to another receiver. This is different than last year, because last year all I had to do was run the ball, but this year you actually have to look and make reads. A little bit harder, but it's more fun to me to be able to get a corner route, to be able to get somebody open. So I'm getting a lot of yards in the air. So last year was all running. Y'all thought it was boring, and now it's all passing for me. Okay, every now and then I run, like maybe 10% of the time I'll be running the ball. So here we go. We're gonna come out, see if we could get a run in there. We got 1 minute 20 seconds left, and see what happens here. We're gonna go ahead and let the time run down, because another thing that when you're playing tournaments like this, the way you win some of these tournaments, and I already won a couple, is by controlling the clock. If you don't control the clock and you just want to score quick, and the time cannot help you, and in this situation I think he gets a ball back, and if I score right now, he still has 1 minute, he still can score. So I have to be able to milk the clock and make sure that that the clock is not to his advantage, it's to my advantage. Okay, sometimes when there's less time on the clock, players tend to make more mistakes because they get them out of their game plan, so they're no longer running but they're passing more, so they're more than likely to make more mistakes. So that's why I want to go ahead and run the clock as much as I can. Now, he ran commit here in this situation, so he stopped the run on this track. So what I like to do is I like to get a running back on the backfield, if I cannot punch it in, and try to go to the running back or to a tight end going across the field. So we're gonna go ahead and set it up, and I could do that out of any formation. So let's go, like for example, single back wing, something, anything, doesn't matter. I could go I formation or strong close, and I could just go here and put an in route with a tight end, a drag or whatever, and put a wheel route and an out route with a circle over there on the outside. Okay, so there we go. So we got circle on the out route. He came out in a there we go. So in an out route, and we got the wheel route with the running back. Running back is not there. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait, be patient, and see if we get anybody open. And I threw right into coverage, and I got somebody open. So that's a touchdown. That was a very close one, by the way. He was in man coverage, and I managed to get that one in there for a really nice gain, for a touchdown. And now we're gonna go ahead and go in 19 seconds. It doesn't have much time, so we are gonna go ahead and just play prevent before the half. Now, when you're on top like this, guys, and you get the ball back and you're playing a tournament in 4-minute quarters, I like to actually shoot the clock. So you're gonna see me chew clock. Don't say that's cheap, that's cheesy. I'm gonna chew clock because I'm controlling the clock, and there's no rules against that. So you could chew clock the whole game. I'll chew clock the whole game. Okay, especially if you cannot stop a certain play. So I'm not pressing here. So I have everybody in 20s and 5s down low. So I'm pretty much set here. The only thing that's gonna be open is the middle, which I'm supposed to be covering that. And we got 5 seconds left. I think he wasted all his time out. So we're gonna go into the second half of this game. Okay, so we're gonna go into the second half of this game, and I'm showing you guys exactly everything, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification button, join our tournaments, and again, this is a money game on Players Lounge that I'm playing. We're gonna be defense first, so we have to lock him up. Make sure that we have we pretty much got an interception on our last time. The last time we threw a pick. We both have 1 turnover, so we're pretty much even right now. If I make him make another mistake, then I'll be pretty much set to win this game because I'm on clock. Okay, so it's Nickle 335. I'm gonna come out of the cover 3 cloud. I'm gonna pinch my line, and I'm gonna put a spy on the left, or I'm gonna put a vertical hook depending on what he likes to do. Okay, so again, I'm gonna play underneath over the top and put my 2 linebackers, which are 2 safeties in that position. If you guys saw the depth chart on how I set up the Green Bay Packers, it has all my players already in the position that I want. Okay, so there we go. So we got 2 purples. Those cloud flags are gonna play deep. Purples are gonna play low. I got the spy in the middle. All I'm doing is guarding the field. Everything's set. Like everybody's attacking the outside, the sidelines. Everything's pretty much set. All I have to guard is the middle of the field. But if I want pressure or I want to stop the run, then I audible down to the Nickle 335 wide, which is just does the same thing, just a little bit different. Okay, so just a little, it's a different formation. The players are in a different spot. Okay, but we still have the fastest players on the field. Okay, so the 335 wide is gonna help us stop the run a lot better and put a lot of pressure, a lot more heat. This is a lot more of a 335 regular, is more of a coverage defense. Okay, you have to bait your player. Right there, I send the spy. He like to roll out. He like to throw down. He threw down to the tight end. So this is the first time he actually throws to a delayed tight end. So people like to do that. They like to roll out and delay the tight end, and then they'll send him out to bait you to go and cover the right or left side of the field. So now you see that he has the tight end on a curl. So he has 2 routes there that I gotta cover. So I gotta more or less guess where he's gonna throw the ball. Okay, he's gonna throw left or right, or I have to bait him to throw to either or. Make him think I'm going left, and then I hit him right. So I'm gonna go ahead again. He's running the ball. So he's just mixing it up a little bit just to see if we can get anything. He's coming out an equal offset tight end. So this is a easy formation. This formation is not too much of a threat. So because most of them, they're attacking the sideline, and I have them covered to cover the sideline. So there, this time I took away that hitch. Everything's covered. He throws right into coverage on a desperate pass because I took away his read this time. It was the same. He was gonna go to the same player on a hitch. So now, how do we win a game like this? Are we gonna be in a hurry to score, guys? No, I'm gonna put shoe clock, and I'm gonna run the ball, and I'm gonna throw drags, and I'm gonna throw hitches, and I'm gonna let the time run as much as I can. That's how you win games the smart way. It's still got like a quarter and a half. So check this out. I'm gonna be really smart and only take my reads here. I'm just gonna run the ball and try to get 5 yards, 3 yards every single time I pass or run, and I'm gonna be on shoe clock. Okay, it has to be quick, so because you have to make you're gonna have 10 seconds to make 1 or 2 adjustments on offense. So you guys can see here, I switch here. I'm gonna run the ball again because it was 5 yards. I got 5 yards, so that was pretty decent. I still need to practice running the ball here, because I don't feel comfortable running the ball as much as like last year, but I definitely can run the ball if I do it right. So right here he's pressing, we're going shoe clock, we got a deep again over here, and we get the catch again because we got a mismatch. Remember, he hasn't adjusted to the speed over here on the left side, and Valdez is just beating him deep every single time. Okay, so again, 10 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and run the ball, and we could win the game just here, get a field goal range, and or we could just clock him. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go down. We're clocking him right now. We're going into the 4-minute quarters in these type of money games. Okay, so this game go by quick. Guys, you could finish some of these games in 15 minutes if you are playing it smart. Okay, or you can make them as long as 30 minutes depending on who you're playing. So, but real quick, a little money game here. And again, I'm going just rinky dinky runs and passes, and I'm clocking him. Now we're at 320. So at 320, I could clock him again to 240, and then 240, I clock him again to 2-minute warning. It goes by quick here. So there we go. Get the first down. I'm just gonna fall, and I'm still gonna go ahead and clock him all the way to 240 to the 2-minute warning. So right here, pretty much time is almost done. 240. He knows that I'm clocking him now. He knows that this is gonna be this game is pretty much over. He's feeling that. Okay. And if you hate people that do this type of stuff, the clocking, the chewing clock like this, then you don't want to win. Okay, you're a winner. You got to do stuff like this. This might be the cheesiest thing to do, but it's the winner's way to do. So you're asking me, guys. Some people ask me, how do you win all these tournaments? Where do you find them? Well, first of all, I do whatever it takes to win. I use the best teams. I use the best tactics that are within the rules that I can use. If they're within the rules, I'm a chew clock. If it's gonna be where I could spam a play, I'm gonna spam the play. All right. So, and I'm always gonna use the best teams. Last year I used the Niners. The year before I used the Seahawks. The year before I used other teams that will help me win. Okay. So this is how we do it. Guy quits. Easy money. Within 20 minutes, we win this game, and we move on to the next one. Okay, so with that said, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this video helps you guys out in the tactics and of playing at this level, and hopefully it helps you guys out. Let me know what you guys think of the video, and don't forget to go check out our tournaments and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Bye.